Okay, so we have been super busy over this last week or two. Everyone's been flat out trying to get this old shop back into production. So why don't we do a little tour here and we'll show you what we did. Start with painted the outside of this building. Basically, we didn't have a man lift or anything at the time, so I had to stand on the forklift so they could lift me up. Remember though, if you're the owner of the business, you're allowed to do that, I think. I did have a safety harness on. So starting with inside, we got the inside of the building painted. We even got some new paint on the floor, that floor epoxy. We are building some stairs right now here. That's gonna be the access way. We're gonna put some offices above it. So basically, I want my office up there, a couple engineers over there so that they can talk directly with the mechanics working down here on the floor on these next two chassis. We got some parts bins, parts storages in there. Eric and Katie are now working in this office right here, being flat out.
100%, this is where the magic happens. This was terrible in here a few weeks ago, so it's so cool to be able to be moved in and see everything happening out there.
We still have to fix the bullet holes in the glass. That isn't recent. I think those bullet holes were put in there 30 years ago, but probably should fix that. Behind us here, let's keep moving through the shop. On this side, we've got more electricians. They're putting in the wiring for the plugs, but this side right here is turning into our parts storage area. So behind me, we've got batteries for the new trucks, exhaust parts, we got differentials, rear ends, transmissions, seats, rims. On the back of this, we got other power distribution equipment. This is basically turning into the power storage warehouse. So in here, we come back through. Obviously, you guys know we got the bathroom fully working, hot water tank, more lighting, more electrical going in. So hopefully in the next couple days, once we get the engineering offices sorted out, this will be a production shop. Last thing is we got a few toolboxes already showing up, but the vast majority right now are being loaded out into some shipping containers in Merritt, making their way here. What I'm hoping for is by the end of the week, we'll have all our tools here. The next week, the truck chassis will arrive from Merritt. We can resume production. We're so close. It's been 2 weeks to get everything back going, but we will be resuming production hopefully in a week or two. So back out here, we can also show you the other office we got going. It's kind of cool. We've literally been repurposing this entire thing. Well, this was, I think, a lunchroom or a break room, but they've already replaced the broken glass in here. And now we got our engineers working out of this building here.
It needs a little housekeeping, but we're just moving everything in.
Yeah.
Literally moving everything in.
Yeah. Before I had a house, this was my room, so.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh, you were living in this room? Keaton was actually living in here. He's got his stuff, or he was storing his stuff in here because Keaton was living in a tent. So when guys showed up, not only are they living next to the shop in a bunch of RVs, Keaton, who is our chief technology officer, was living in a tent for about 2 weeks while we bring in his thing. So the next thing on the list, we're gonna head up to the cabins and I will show you the employee temporary housing that's going in. Let's go have a look. We made some good progress there. All the ground here has been stripped for the shop, so we got that all laid out. We know where it's going. We're just waiting for the geotechs to come here to do a site analysis on the soil quality. They will be here June 5th, so we got a little bit of a wait for that. Once that's done, the foundation guy will be on it. We'll make the footings, get that going, but at least it's all ready to go for him. All right, right now, this is what's going on with the temporary employee housing up here. We now have 8 out of the 15 buildings here. We got 2 over there, 1 in the trees, Eric's, mine, Keaton, so you can move out of his tent, Theron's in the back end, and we're already getting them ready. Once the electricians finish up with the shop, they're gonna start running some power up to these things. And we finally got our permits and everything for the septic field. That's one of the things that does require a permit over here. But Tom is installing the septic systems for these cabins right now. Actually, he just got her already buried. Man, that guy works fast. So this has been an all hands on deck. We've been working on Edison things during the day, doing the things we need to do for our jobs, the engineering, the moving, the doing, and then in the evenings, we've been working on our houses. So we've been installing things like insulation, vapor barrier, all interior walls, all the things that we need to finish these cabins up. We've been putting together on weekends and after work. So we've been a little flat out, but this is what's been going on. Okay, I forgot to film this part, but Theron's already on his way into town, so we're getting this part selfie style. But on June 14th, out here in Donald, BC, out in Golden, we are having what we're calling an Investor Day, investor annual meeting for those investors who have invested, are interested in investing, or just genuinely want to come hang out for a day or two. But we got tickets for that event on our website. It's $100, but that includes food, drinks, it includes camping out here. We're basically gonna come out, do a meet and greet, do a property tour, a shop tour, show you everything we got going on. Then we're gonna have a meeting where people are welcome to attend and ask questions, and we're gonna give a presentation out here on everything we're doing, everything we have done, and asking a question and answer period where we're allowing people to ask questions, get answers, and go over some of the business decisions we made, why we made them, and do just real feedback. Then we're gonna have a dinner, and then after the event, we are gonna have a big bonfire, fire bans notwithstanding, but a big hangout session. So if you get those, you can come here, camp on Friday night on the 13th, hang out with us on Saturday, hang out Saturday evening, camp out here Saturday, and we'll make a weekend of it out here. So if you do come out, I don't know, bring a dirt bike, bring whatever, but come hang out. Should be a good time. Looking forward to it, but just want to remind you guys that that was a thing.